And I am back again for another How to Build Credit TV live stream. So if you're new to this channel, I talk about credit cards, and how to make money using credit cards. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. So in tonight's live stream, I just want to talk about credit cards. I want to be here to answer questions about credit cards for people that have questions, whether it's about credit cards or credit. This live stream is strictly going to be just for me to answer questions. So as I'm waiting for people to come into the live stream here, hopefully you guys had a good day. Today is Wednesday, September the 2nd. Wednesday, right? Yeah, Wednesday. Today was a good day. I went to the gym today, and it was a slow start for me, but at least I went to the gym. So that was really good. I had some ice cream last night, some cookies. That wasn't really good, but I got back on the horse. If you guys are new to the channel and you don't know anything about me, I am in love with credit cards. I like credit cards a lot because through the use of credit cards, I'm able to earn a substantial amount of points or cash back depending on what I'm interested in at the moment. And all I do is I simply choose to use my credit cards over my debit card, because using my debit card does not give me the ability to earn any kind of cash back for the money that I'm spending, or any kind of points that I can turn around and use it to redeem towards a hotel or a plane ticket or anything that I want to redeem those points for. So I am insanely in love with credit cards, and as of now I have 19 credit cards. I could have easily had like 25 or so, maybe 24, but a couple of them got canceled, closed. So anyway, it happens. But yeah, on this channel, like I said, I mostly talk about credit cards and how to make money using credit cards. So it's very important, if you're interested in those topics, for you to subscribe to the channel. If you're watching the video and you're watching the live stream, go ahead and click the thumbs up in this video, please. It helps tremendously. Right now we have 26 people in the stream and there are only 9 thumbs up. Go ahead and click the thumbs up. That's a very easy way for you to support the channel, support this wonderful community. Yeah, I mean, I love these live streams. I love the community. Anytime I turn the camera on to do a video or especially a live stream, no matter what's going on with my day, my energy is always right, and that's really kind of good. It's, you know what, I might be using some of these live streams as therapy, because there's no way I'm going to turn the camera on and not be in a good mood and have good spirits. So this YouTube platform that I've been able to be on and share my journey in regards to credit has been very, very good for me. And once again, the purpose of this live stream is just to talk about any and everything pertaining to credit cards. So if you have questions, now's a great time to ask. I reside in Houston, Texas. Please, if you're new to the chat, or if you're not new to the chat, please take the time to just say hello. Type the word hello or type hi or whatever you want. Type it in the chat, just because it's always good for me to see new people here, and it makes me feel good when I know that I'm reaching new people. It's always good to reach new people. So be sure to say hi and let me know what's going on, and smash the thumbs up. All right, I'm going to jump straight into the chat right now and just kind of say what's up to some of you guys. Don't be shy. Please take the time to ask your questions. I just decided, like I said, to jump on here and do a live stream tonight and just kind of answer anything and everything credit related. I have been very successful in rebuilding my credit score, which having a good credit score will afford you a lot of great opportunities. Mainly, you'll have access to some of the best rates when it comes to loans, and certainly credit cards as well. And of course, with a good credit score comes choices. You have the ability to make choices. Having a good credit score is like having money. While money is not the be all and end all to everything, money does give you the ability to have certain choices. You can purchase certain things, you can have certain experiences because you have money. So the same thing is true in regards to your credit and your credit score. So anyway, I'm gonna jump into the live stream here and say what's up to some of you guys. Please take the time to smash the thumbs up in the video. We have 33 people and 22 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up as you're coming into the video. It really helps me tremendously. John, what's going on, man? Says, let's get it. Yes, sir. Thanks for stopping by the stream, my man. It's a pleasure to have you in the building again. Michael says, yeah, my man. Yes, Michael. Yes, sir. Tyrese says, yes, sir. What's up, D? I'm doing well. So today is, I guess, what, Wednesday? So today is the third day where I've decided to kind of get really serious about my weight and kind of be proactive. It's very weird. I mention my weight a lot because my weight's something that's important because it's tied to my health. But part of the reason why I talk about my weight too is because I want to show consistency with the channel and with how I'm committed to being available for people if they have questions in regards to their credit. It's nothing for you to jump on here, get your questions answered. I mean, and even if you don't ask a question, you're just on here to be in the community, to listen, to watch, and learn that way. Those things definitely happen as well. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Curly Nick, what's going on? Says, hey, y'all. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Lori says, hello from Richmond, Texas. Hey, Lori, you're right down the road from me. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Flamingo Barnes says, what's up, D? Yes, sir. I'm here in the building again. Melanie says, hey, Duane. Hey, Melanie, thank you so much for stopping by the live stream. Chris G says, how many credit cards should I have to rebuild credit, and how long you think it's going to take to rebuild from a 500 score? That's a great question, and thank you for asking the question. That's what this whole community is all about. It's tricky because I don't know exactly why your score is a 500. Like, I have no idea what's going on with your credit card utilization, if you have any credit cards in general. For the people that don't know, credit card utilization simply refers to how much of your credit you're using. So if you have 3 or 4 credit cards, and across all 3 of those cards, your entire credit limit is going to be the sum of all of those cards. So if you have 500 here, 2,000 here, 500 here, you have $3,000 of available credit. So I have no idea what's going on with your credit card utilization percentage, so I can't really speak on it. But in general, if you were to get a secured card through a bank that will promote you to an unsecured card and sit tight for at least a year and kind of see what happens with a year of you having that credit card, you're developing good payment history, you're building history, you're showing consistency. I have no idea how that's going to benefit your score because, once again, I don't know exactly what's going on with your score. So there's a couple of things that you could do to kind of boost your score, but I'm kind of talking in the dark because, I don't know. Now, if you want to try to communicate to me via email to see if I can give you some more insight, you can always do that. You can email me at helpingothersprosper@gmail.com. helpingothersprosper@gmail.com. That's a great way to reach out to me and email me. So once again, my email address is helpingothersprosper@gmail.com. If for some reason I don't respond to the email, that means that you typed in the wrong email address, because I will respond to your email. Hey guys, please be sure to smash the thumbs up. We have 42 people in the live stream and only 24 thumbs up. Please, please, please smash the thumbs up. That's a very easy way to help this channel and this video, and I would really, really appreciate that. Drew's Dude says, hey folks, are Wednesday lives new? Or I guess you're saying now. Yeah, so the thing is, I need to be a little bit more consistent, not more consistent, more aggressive in regards to uploading videos here on YouTube, because uploading videos regularly gives you several benefits. One of the benefits is to be able to have more exposure to people. YouTube kind of prioritize people that upload regularly, so that's always a really good thing. So that's an easy way to kind of grow the community. By uploading more videos, I will have more exposure, I'll have more opportunities to reach new viewers, right? And a part of that has to do with me asking for thumbs up as well. YouTubers always ask people to subscribe, and also for people to hit the thumbs up, because the thumbs up is very important. It's a very important signal to let YouTube know that, like, this video and this channel is legit, so let's pump it in front of more people. So I like to upload more content because I would like to grow the channel more. One of my goals on this channel is to get to 100,000 subscribers, because YouTube gives you this silver play button, or whatever kind of play button it is. It's a plaque that has your channel name, and it's like, congratulations, you have 100,000 subscribers. And I'm sure you get some other perks as well, but it would be really cool to be able to do that, and I can't do that without you guys' help and support, which is why I ask people to smash the thumbs up in the video. Let's see here. Girl Boss Plan. Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to have you. I've learned a lot from you. Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to say that. Lucky05 says, hey, Duane. Hey, Lucky05. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Guys, please, please, please don't hesitate to ask your questions. Or if there's something you want me to talk about in regards to credit or credit cards, let me know in the comment section and I'll do my best to, kind of cover that as well. Blessed Destiny says, hello. Thank you so much, Blessed Destiny, for taking the time to comment. Maria J, how you doing, ma'am? Thank you so much. Says, hi, Duane. Smash thumbs up. Thank you so much, Maria J. Blunted Options Podcast says, hello, I'm new, brother. Appreciate the knowledge. Hey, thanks for taking the time to leave a comment. I appreciate you. I'm not exactly sure what's in your profile pic. I see the feet. Is that a cup? Is that like a shake between the feet in the picture? I have no idea, but I appreciate you stopping by the stream, man. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. P Brown says, hey, Duane, or hi, Duane. Hi, P Brown. Thank you for stopping by. Tyrese says, what are your thoughts on when someone has the CFU and the CF? I think it's no point to get the flex if the CFU has the same benefit. Okay, so CFU means Chase Freedom Unlimited and CF means Chase Freedom. So you're saying you think there's no point to get the flex if you already have the Chase Freedom Unlimited. It has the same benefit. Yeah, I could see how it doesn't necessarily make sense to have the Chase Freedom Unlimited card and also the Chase Freedom card, but people do, because maybe they don't necessarily like the Sapphire Reserve, so maybe they don't want to get that card, so they want the Chase Freedom Unlimited, the Chase Freedom, and then maybe the Chase Sapphire. So maybe that's why. But for me personally, I think the Chase Freedom Flex, now it's going to be the Chase Freedom Flex, I think that card is actually better than the Unlimited. The reason why I think it's better is because even though there's 5% cashback categories that you have to activate each quarter, you're going to, at the end of the day, you're going to be able to earn more cash back with those categories than you are on the 1.5% cashback flat all the way across. So yes, for the most part now, the benefits will be pretty much identical. But at the same time, let me see if I can pull it up. At the same time, the Chase Freedom Flex will allow you to earn more points. And I think for me, that's what it's all about. It's about earning more points. Let me see if I can find the article that I had the other day. I'm trying to pull it up on my computer screen. I'm actually doing a Google search right now on the screen to see if I can find that same article here, just so I can show people what it is I am talking about. Let me share my computer screen with you guys here. So pulling it up here. So starting September 15th, you'll see here, it says right here, Chase's already popular lineup of credit cards got a little bit bigger on Monday as the issuer announced the launch of its new Chase Freedom Flex card, which will be available for application starting September 15th. So that's going to be coming up pretty soon. But like I said, I think it's more powerful, the Chase Freedom, just because you have the 5% cashback category. Let me get rid of this real quick. Because you have the 5% cashback category that you will normally have with the Chase Freedom card. So I personally think that the Chase Freedom Flex is a better card than the Chase Freedom Unlimited. Once again, I get the 1.5 on all purchases, but at the end of the day, when you calculate this part here, where you get the 5% on up to $1,500 in combined purchases in bonus categories each quarter that you activate, it makes sense. As a matter of fact, Points Blank a video recently, I think it was probably yesterday, talking about the Chase Freedom Flex, and he was saying, like to activate your 5% category each quarter is very, very simple. I mean, you're going to get an email more than likely from Chase, and the email will tell you, hey, be sure to activate. And all you got to do is click the button, log into your account, you're good to go. And it's really that simple. So I think I think the Chase Freedom Flex card is better than the Chase Freedom Unlimited because you'll earn more points using that. Diamond says, Duane, you're showing out this week. Hello, Credit Fam. Hey, Diamond, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Yeah, man, I got to get on here and hustle. I would really like to like I said, get 100,000 subscribers. That'd be really, really kind of cool to be able to meet that accomplishment. I'm really pleased with the growth of the channel thus far, but I know that in order to kind of get more subscribers, I got to do more videos. So here I am. It's a win for everybody. Wow, we have 58 people watching the live stream. Please, please, please be sure to smash the thumbs up. We need people in the stream smashing the thumbs up because that helps the channel tremendously. Forex Show says, what's up, D? Dropping in. Cool, man. I appreciate you stopping by, sir. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Sean, what's going on, my man? Thank you so much for stopping by another stream. I appreciate you, sir. It's always a pleasure to have you in the building. Wow. Okay. Wow. Curly Nick, thank you so much. I just noticed that you joined as a member at the gold level. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's just another way of showing your love and support for the channel, and you value the content so much so that you're willing to become a member. So you can just click the join button below the video. You can click the button join. And then it will open this deal here where it shows you the two different membership levels. There's a gold level for $4.99 a month, and there's a platinum level for $9.99 a month. And as a member of the channel, you will have access to behind the scenes videos that I will do, and certainly live streams that we can do privately that will only be members only live stream, where of course you have the opportunity to, you know, just have a smaller setting live stream. So that's what the membership is all about. And in addition to becoming a member, you get to have this little badge which shows, it says credit, and the longer that you're a member, that badge changes colors. So the badge will go from blue to red to purple and green, which just simply means that you're, you've been a member, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months or more. So that is really, really cool. Thank you so much, Curly Nick. I really appreciate you joining the membership. Blessed Destiny says, how long does it take Navy Federal secured to graduate? It depends. You can expect to graduate 6 months possibly, or it may take longer. For me, it took me 6 months to graduate from the secured Navy Federal card to the cash rewards card. So I would just wait. If I were you and I had the secured card, I would just wait. As a matter of fact, somebody emailed me today asking me about, what card should they get? They qualify with Navy Federal for all their cards. What card should they get? And do I think they're going to be approved? And my advice is always start with the secured card. It doesn't hurt to start with the secured card, even if they tell you you're pre-qualified for all their cards. Just start with the secured card. The secured card always promotes the cash rewards card, and then move from there. So just try to be patient. I know it can be tricky when it comes to your credit, but definitely try to be patient. Start with the secured card because they're going to promote you, and wait for them to promote you before you apply for another Navy Federal credit card. Stewie says, what's up, brother? What's up, brother Duane? Long-time follower, first time to the chat room. Love the knowledge you bring. Hey, man, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for taking the time to drop that positivity in the chat. Speaking of positivity, please smash the thumbs up in this video. We have 67 viewers right now and 44 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up if you haven't already done so. And if you have questions, please ask those as well. That's the whole purpose of these live streams, is to kind of get your questions answered live. Lucky05 says, Discover debit card is a good choice for cashback and rewards, and it's a checking account. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a good option if you have no cashback or reward earning, potential. Like if you have no credit cards that's giving you any kind of cash back or rewards, then I think that that's a decent thing just to have something, because like I just think it's crazy that you could get something for spending the money that you're already spending if you just simply use your credit card. You're simply responsible enough to log on to your credit card account. Most of these credit card companies have an app. It's pretty simple, 3 minutes and you pay your bill. So I think it always makes sense to exploit that. I think the Discover debit card is not a bad deal as well. Majan01 says, what's up from Louisville, Kentucky? Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time to comment. That means a lot to me. Lucky05 says, hey Duane, good evening. Big Doggy says, what's up, Duane? Just chilling in the garden looking for good info. Thanks for the channel and keep up the good work. Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. That means a lot. Stewie says, what's up, Duane? Okay, longtime follower. Read that already. JH says, got 2 cards with Navy Federal. Wondering how long secured takes to unsecure with 2 cards. You don't have 2 secure cards. I'm assuming you're not saying that you have 2 secure cards. But here's the deal. There's not always a definite answer when it comes to secured cards, right? Like I can only talk about my experience. It took me 6 months. I will say that like it was 6 months with Navy Federal. It took me 8 months with my Citibank card. It took me 14 months with my Discover It Secured card. So it really just kind of depends on the person, as well as the credit card company, and then of course your credit history, your payment history, all that good stuff. Mr. Duane, what's going on, man? Says having good credit saves you lots of money on interest. My goal is to eventually buy an RV. Okay, man, drive around, you know what I mean? Do your thing. I think RVs are cool. You know, I wish that I was able to just like chill and, you know, and drive an RV around and just, you know, enjoy nature and enjoy some of these sites that this country has to offer, but I'm not wired that way. So, oh well. Let's see here. Let me see. Did I read that right? Okay. Movie Guy 5035 says, any idea how long Discover takes to increase your credit limit once bank deposit is made? I'm assuming you're talking about the secured card. I'm assuming. And I don't know the answer to that, actually. I feel like it shouldn't be too long. I would say no longer than 2 weeks. You know, that's 10 business days before you see that reflected. I did have the secure card with Discover, and initially I opened it with either $1,200 or $1,300. I don't remember. But then I went ahead and maxed it out at $2,500. So I would say no longer than 10 days. 10 weeks. No longer than 10 days. Maria J says, what is your take on student loan? What do you mean? What exactly do you mean? When it comes to student loans, I'm kind of up in the air about it, to be honest with you. Some people have it where they are wired to pay all their debts off because they don't want to have any debt. Student loans, I'm not insanely aggressive on paying off. And so it's kind of weird because I'm not like, hey, you know what, I got some money, let me pay off my student loans. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think for me, I'm okay with making that monthly payment, even though I know I'll be paying it for a long time and I'll be wasting all this money in interest because, you know, if you have the money, why wouldn't you pay it off? But my student loans are so expensive. Like, you know, my student loans are up to $60,000 right now. And I don't know. I've never paid $60,000 towards something. The most money I've ever spent at one time towards something was $19,255.10. And the reason why I remember that number so well is because that's the money that I spent to pay off some back child support because life happened and I wasn't able to work and I had back child support and it accumulated up to like 21 G's. So $19,255.10 is my only experience with giving a large chunk of money towards something. And the reason why I did that was because I had to be able to renew my passport because my grandmother lives in Canada. And I have a lot of people in Canada as well, and Jamaica. And so it's important for me to travel. So I had to get that debt out of here. But other than that, I don't know, you know, that I would have done that towards anything. I mean, having a sense of urgency to pay off a debt like that, I don't know. I feel like my money would be better spent somewhere else, but that's just me and my reasoning. I think I would have to have a lot of money to pay off student loans worth $60,000. But that's just me. That's my 2 cents on it. Hey guys, make sure you're smashing the thumbs up in this video. If you hear my voice and you think that what we're doing here is providing value, please smash the thumbs up in the video. Girl Boss Plan says, I feel like I have a second chance with Navy Federal Credit Union credit options. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm happy that you feel like you have a second chance. You said my FICO score was 596 in August. Today I checked, it's 640. Very interesting thing about Navy Federal and what you just said. First of all, hey Denisha, thank you so much for stopping by. I didn't want you to think that I skipped your comment. I see you there. I see you there. She says, hey Duane, hey guys, glad I was able to catch the live. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by, Denisha. So yeah, a very interesting thing happened, right? So I did a credit limit increase with Navy Federal, and I don't have the letter with me right now, but I did a credit limit increase with Navy Federal, and they gave me a $3,100 increase, and I was like, okay, cool, you know, whatever. They sent me a letter, and in the letter is interesting. In the letter, I opened it today. It's in the car. They sent me the letter, and it said that they weren't able to meet the amount that I was requesting. I had requested 35 G's because I'm ridiculous. They said they weren't able to meet that amount, but they went ahead and gave me an increase, right, of $3,100. But they said that I had reached the maximum amount of secured credit limit, and I was like, or unsecured credit limit, and I was like, wait, what? I'm thinking like, no, I have a card that's $5,000. I have another card that's $2,500, and now another card that's $2,800, and I'm like, that's only $50-something thousand. That's like $55,000. What are they talking about? I feel like people have credit limits with Navy Federal that's like 60 G's on one card. So I don't know. I meant to call them, which is why I didn't do a video about it. But I meant to call them to ask them, you know, like, what's the limit, you know? So I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. But the reason why I brought that up is because you were talking about your credit score. And on that same letter on the reverse side with Navy Federal, it said that their credit scoring, I think, is from 3-something up to 813. 813 sounds like a very random number, but maybe it wasn't 813. Anyway, my credit score, according to Navy Federal, was an 803, which I thought was really, really cool. Navy Federal's on their own scoring method anyway. Let's see here. Blazing 808, what's going on, my man? Says, hey Duane, strange question. When applying for a U.S. bank, do they look at inquiries from just one bureau, or do they look at all? I only have one inquiry in each branch, but 3 accounts under 12 months. That is a great question. And even though I feel like, most of the times when you apply for a credit card, they pull from one credit bureau, unless it's like Capital One, who pulls from all the credit bureaus, which is ridiculous. But I think it's interesting. Even though you have the inquiry, you might have the inquiry just on one of the credit bureaus. I think that they probably have the way to see other bureaus and other things going on. And the reason why I say this is because when I applied for the Arrivals Plus Barclays credit card, you know, like, I was legit on TransUnion. I think they pulled from TransUnion when I applied for it back in 2019. But they were telling me stuff like too many inquiries, too many new accounts within the past, you know, and I was like, wait, what? They don't even have access to that if they're pulling from TransUnion. So I think it's quite possible that they'll be able to see, you know, other credit bureaus and have a better or a bigger snapshot of what's going on with your credit. U.S. Bank in general is a bit tricky, right? We all know that they're inquiry sensitive, and I feel like if you don't have a 700 credit score and you know, 1 or 2 or less inquiries, you shouldn't even apply for a U.S. Bank credit card. It definitely not apply for a unsecured U.S. Bank credit card. Dave Sincere, what's going on, my man? Thanks for stopping by. Pleasure to have you in the building again. D. Anderson says, Wagwan Star. Yeah, I love that. That's so funny. Hey, D, thanks for stopping by the stream. It's a pleasure to have you in the building, man. Claude says, caught ya. Yeah, Claude, cool, man. I'm glad you stopped by, and I'm glad you took the time to comment in the live stream. Ronald Anderson says, what's up, Duane? I am back again. Yes, sir. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. We got a bunch of YouTube members here. We got a bunch of channel members here. Ronald Anderson is definitely one of the channel members. So is Tim. I see Tim's name a little bit down the way. So is D. Anderson. D. Anderson's a channel member as well. Maria J. I think Maria J is a member, right? Aren't I right, Maria J? You're a channel member, right? Anyway, there are a bunch of channel members here in the live stream. I really appreciate you guys. Let me see here. Where was I? We got Ronald Anderson. Christopher Hopkins says, your credit advice is blessing people's lives, Duane. Thank you, Christopher. Always a pleasure, bro. You always come in here and you're consistent with the positivity and letting people know what it is as far as value pertaining to this channel and this community. So thanks a lot, man. Mariah, hey girl, thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to have you again. And we got that boy Tim in the house. Tim says, what up, everybody? Happy hump day. Yes, sir. Hump day. Guys, please smash the thumbs up in this video and don't be shy about asking your questions in regards to credit. That's what it's all about. Chris G says, I build with self-lender, self-Visa, since I have credit build account and a couple of bad credit cards with fees, but I'm willing to pay to boost my credit. Not exactly sure what that means, but I think it's okay. You know, I think if you have informative information and you can make solid decisions and you have money to invest in building your credit, I think that's a good thing. You know, certainly if you have the money and maybe not necessarily the time. Thank you guys for smashing the thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. Dante says, what's up, Duane? I just got approved for the Discover It's Secure card. Thanks for the good advice. Dante, congratulations to you, my man. I think that is a very solid card. And I've done a lot of videos talking about the Discover It's Secure card. So congratulations. I think you will enjoy that card. If I were you, I would wait till after your first billing statement and then contact Discover Card and ask to be transferred to the 5% cashback category, because you will be able to earn more cashback doing that instead of the 2% that you get on gas and restaurants and 1% on everything else with the Secure Card. Call and ask to transfer to the 5% cashback category and use the mess. Use the snot out of that card, bro. Get all that cashback that you can during that first year because they match it anyway. Michelle says, hello, Duane. I have Navy Federal Cash Rewards. When is a good time to ask for a credit limit increase? Michelle, thank you so much for stopping by and thanks for that question. In regards to asking for a credit limit increase with Navy Federal, I would say it's a good idea to wait around 6 months. So if you know you're going to ask for a credit limit increase with anybody, it makes sense for you to have a lot of activity and transactions on that credit card, as well as paying it off. I would pay it off. I don't think there's really a benefit to leaving a balance on the card. So I would have a lot of activity and transactions on that card, wait 6 months, and then ask for a credit limit increase. And because it's Navy Federal, it's supposedly a soft inquiry. You could always double check before you ask for the increase to make sure it will be a soft inquiry. And then you could still just apply for another credit card from Navy Fed, especially if it's 6 months in. Absolutely apply for another credit card from Navy Federal. If you do apply for another card, like the More Rewards or the Citibank or the flagship card, please make sure that you're getting a good sign-up offer, which would be 30,000. Is either 30 or 35. 30,000 points for the More Rewards and 50,000 points for the flagship card. So make sure you're getting a good sign-up bonus if you are doing that. Ronald says, I'm working on month number 9 for my Navy Federal credit card unsecure, hoping this is the month. Okay, hey, first of all, thanks for contributing to the conversation, right? So somebody was asking, how long does it take to graduate from the secure card with Navy Federal to an unsecured? And this is a perfect example, right? So he's saying that he's on month 9, or he's hoping that month 9 they'll promote him from the secured to the unsecured. And it took me 6 months, right? So everybody's different, and every credit card company that you're with in regards to secure card, they're also different. So keep that in mind. Thanks a lot again for sharing that information, bro. Swiftmatic FC says, just got here just in time, joining from Savannah, Georgia area. Any experience with Tomo? So yeah, I mean, we're just all kind of waiting to get the application to apply for Tomo. So right now, if you go to the site or if you use somebody's referral link, you're just going to kind of go through this initial screening where you put your email address, put the supposed amount of money that you make. You're also going to let them know if you have a social security number and also if you're a student. After you do that, it seems that everybody and their mom gets the generic, you're pre-approved for up to $5,000. Now, please understand, whenever you see the wording up to, that doesn't mean $5,000 is going to be your limit, right? So it says up to. So up to literally means from $100 up to $5,000. So people can and will get credit from them whenever they start taking applications for $100. You're like, I'm gonna get a credit card for $100. That's kind of funny, but you know, there's supposedly no credit check, so that's good. it's almost like you're getting a free credit card because you're not having the hard inquiry. So that's really, really good. And so, yeah, we're just all kind of waiting to kind of see what happens. The Shy Town on Lock says, hey, Duane, good info. Nice shirt. Thanks, man. You know, I had to whip out my blue shirt from Express that I don't get to wear often. Honestly, your boy's probably worn this shirt like, I don't know, maybe 5 times. And this shirt's probably like 2 years old. But yeah, I bought it probably when they had like Black Friday sale because it was dirt cheap compared to how much it costs normally. FX4 says, y'all should check Tower Financial Credit Union. Good rates, easy membership with a $35 donation. Don't want to jinx myself, but I'm conditionally approved. Hopefully tomorrow, 1 credit pull, TransUnion, 3 products. Dude, let me know. Keep us posted on that, man. That's really good. Thanks for taking the time to share that information, man. Dave Sincere says, my heart aches for you. I paid my student loans off around 16 years ago. No student loan, no car payment. I do not miss it. I paid my student loans off so long ago that it dropped my credit report. It dropped off my credit report. Oh yeah, and that's a good point. 16 years is definitely long enough for it to fall off of your credit report. And I mean, I'm sure it's incredible not to have any debt, but at the same time, it's like, do we really not have any debt? You know, because most people are going to have a mortgage. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm still kind of iffy about the whole paying off the student loans thing. Dave Sincere says, it had excellent payment history too. I was never late. Yeah, and so of course, you know, you lose all of that on your credit. So like for me, you know, like my student loan, it has, you know, however many years since I've been in college, you know, and that does affect my credit score in a positive way right now. And I'm sure, you know, if it was not on there, it would, you know, affect me negatively, but my score would bounce back. Guys, please make sure you smash the thumbs up in this video. I see we have 83 people watching with only 69 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. That's a really easy way to support the channel and this video as well. Palm Trees Production says, hey, I have a 676 credit score, 6 inquiries, but 2 approved credit cards. You think Chase would approve me? All I have on my credit is 6 inquiries, and I haven't tried to apply in 3 months for the Chase Freedom. No, I do not think they'll approve you. Chase has this thing called the 524 rule, where if you have applied for 5 credit cards in the last 24 months, or if you have 5 inquiries, it's very possible for you not to be approved. The only way that you'd be approved for any cards right now from Chase would be because you have an account with them, you see something in your app that says offers just for me, and it might be a credit card offer, or you can go into the Chase branch if you have a relationship with Chase and apply through the branch. That's the only way to kind of sort of bypass the 524. Otherwise, I don't see them approving you. You have 6 inquiries, and that's quite a bit. So what I'm telling you is, don't be surprised if you decide to pull the trigger on that you do not get approved. Guys, thank you so much for smashing the thumbs up. I appreciate that. I love it when I see the thumbs up. On my side here, I'll be watching and there's like 4 thumbs up that pops up on the screen. You guys can't see it actually. Even if I shared my screen, you can't see it because it doesn't show that. But I appreciate y'all smashing the thumbs up. It means a lot to me. D. Anderson says, U.S. Bank, I have 4 cards with U.S. Bank. They pull from TransUnion. Dude, 4 cards, that's cool, man. I wish I had 4 cards with them. I only have 1. And the second time I tried to get a card, they were like, nah, son. So I got to sit still for a while. Dave Sincere says, man, I applied for the U.S. Bank card back in November 2019. They immediately declined me, mostly because I don't have an account with them and I live in Atlanta. There are no U.S. Bank branches within a 200-mile radius. Now, you know what's interesting about that is I did not think there was any U.S. Bank branches here in Houston, but the other day I was driving down the street and I saw a U.S. Bank little deal, you know, like outside of a building. Like, you know, it's a building that has a bunch of businesses in that building. So of course I didn't go inside, but I was like, well, you know, maybe there is a branch here. I didn't know that U.S. Bank don't like to approve people for credit cards if they're not living in a state where there's a U.S. Bank branch. I thought I was living in a state that didn't have U.S. Bank because I thought U.S. Bank was like this Northeast deal. Basically, I just thought they weren't in Texas. So I don't even know if that's a real deal, but I appreciate you taking the time to share that your experience there. Dante says, I was wondering if you have starting to see more and more people getting credit limit decreases because of the pandemic. Yeah, I mean, of course I've heard. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about this community is like people come on here and they share their experiences in regards to what they're experiencing, you know, even if it's a decreased credit limit, or some people have had their credit cards closed, which is really, really unfortunate. So yeah, I mean, yes, people are experiencing that, but I wouldn't even like say it's insanely bad. What I will do, or what I will say is, in regards to the pandemic, I probably would slow down how many credit cards I would apply for, or I would wait a little longer to ask for a credit limit increase, or I wait a little longer before applying for another credit card. In general, you should be waiting at least 6 months. I think it's good practice to wait all the way up to a year, 8, 10, 12 months before you do anything. As far as like if you're trying to get another credit limit increase or another credit card. The only time you pull the trigger quicker is if you already have a credit card, like let's say American Express. If you already have an American Express credit card, you can get away with getting your second American Express card, you know, within 2 or 3 months after having your first one. Okay, because that's American Express. Or you could have an American Express credit card and definitely get an American Express charge card, you know, 2-3 months after having your first card. So that's something to kind of keep in mind, I guess. D. Anderson says, I have the U.S. Bank Platinum Cash Plus, Fidelity Visa Signature, Altitude Reserve, and Go Rewards. Okay, awesome, man. Awesome. That means U.S. Bank, you value U.S. Bank. U.S. Bank is definitely underrated as far as I'm concerned with their credit cards. For whatever reason, I guess their marketing isn't insanely strong, and people aren't hype on U.S. Bank, and they don't push U.S. Bank, which, you know, this happens, but that doesn't mean that they're not a good company. Michael, what's going on, my man? Mike says, Mike in Spring, KC Tigers in the house again. Thanks for the email response, my brother. Yes, sir. No problem, man. That was a pleasure. Titan George says, what's up, dude? How soon should I close out terrible credit cards like First Premier and Continental Finance? Titan George, thanks for taking the time to comment. That is a great question. I think it's a matter of, do you have something to at least soften the blow, right? So like if you have those 2 cards that you want to get rid of and you don't have a third credit card, like a backup, you know, just understand that when you close those accounts, it's going to affect your average age of credit, right? So let's say those 2 credit cards that you just mentioned are 1 year old, or 1 or 2 years old, and then your third credit card is only 6 months old. Well, when you close your cards that's 2 years old, and then the only card you have open is 6 months old, you're literally going to be getting rid of your average age of credit, which will be, you know, it'll be like maybe 1 year and 11 months or 1 year and 10 months. When you close it, it's just going to drop down to 6 months. So of course it's going to affect your credit in a negative way. So be aware of that and be more strategic to when you close or get rid of those accounts that you don't like. I would wait at least 1 year, that your average age would be at least 1 year. So that's kind of what I would suggest on that. Hopefully that helps. Guys, wow, we have 97 people in the live stream, 84 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up in this video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Duane. I talk about credit cards, and how to make money using credit cards. So be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Jesus says, stay away from student loans. They chase you until you die, even if you move to a different city. Don't discover this the hard way. Hey, that's funny, bro. I like that. Even if you move to a different city and you got city like Citibank and you throw in the Discover card. I see you using that brain, man. That's real clever, bro. I like that. Absolutely right. Great advice. Titan says also, kickoff is legit. It just boosting my Experian 10 points. It's worth doing a vid on. Kickoff, I don't even know anything about kickoff, actually. Interesting. Michael says, ha, Jesus, paying them off as far as ideas would be a capital one. Oh my God, you guys are cracking me up. John says, what credit score do I need for a Discover It card? John, it just depends. I think the best thing to do, this is one of the things that I like about Discover Card, is to go to the Discover Card website and fill out the pre-qualification information. It's a soft pull. It doesn't hurt your credit score at all, and you can see if you're pre-qualified for the Discover Card. Another thing about them is, let's say you fill out the pre-qualification, you not qualified for the Discover It card. They may suggest to you that you're pre-qualified for the Discover It secured card. That is a good place to start. So the first thing you want to do is go to the Discover website, fill out that pre-qualification deal. Now, let's say for some reason you're qualified for the Discover card, which would be great. You definitely want to make sure to use somebody's referral link when applying for the Discover card, because when you use somebody's referral link, you get $50 statement credit after you make your first purchase, and that person also gets a $50 statement credit. So that would be really cool to do, because that's an easy $50 statement credit that you'll get after you make your first purchase. And the first purchase doesn't have to be a specific amount. So it's like a free $50. So if anybody's approved through Discover, by going through the pre-approval, consider using somebody's referral link for that $50 statement credit that you get because you're using their referral link. Dana K, thanks for stopping by. Dana K says, what credit score do I need? No, Dana K doesn't say that. Dana K says, what do you think of My Jewelers Club or New Coast Direct to rebuild credit? Thanks. Dana, I think anything that helps you build your credit is worth exploring. Now, in general, I don't recommend people doing that just because it's not my experience. It's not, the road that I took, but that doesn't mean anything. There are many different ways to get to the same conclusion, to get to the same finishing point. We all can have our different routes. And I think that those are, if that's the route you choose to go, I think that that's cool. My thing is always with secured cards. Okay. But that doesn't mean that there's no value in that. So I think if you do that and also try to get a secured card as well, I think that you can't lose. I wouldn't necessarily do like My Jewelers Club, the New Coast Direct, and a secured card. I'd probably just do My Jewelers and a secured card. You know what I mean? But that's my 2 cents on that. Thank you so much for the question. Kino, what's going on? Says, good night. First time catching the stream. I have a business. Do you think it's best to apply for a business credit over personal card if I'm willing to PG? I think it's always good to be able to build your business credit with your EIN if you can, but business credit is kind of finicky. It's not something that I have a lot of experience with. One of the easiest ways to get business credit would be to get a personal credit card with, let's say, American Express or even Chase, right? Once you get a personal credit card, especially with American Express, it's a lot easier to get into their business credit cards. And of course, it's kind of weird. I applied once for a business credit card with American Express. I'm pretty sure that my personal credit played a role, but also with American Express, they typically don't do another hard inquiry after your first credit card, right? So my first credit card with American Express was back in 2018 when I was able to reestablish my relationship with them. And I don't remember seeing another hard inquiry from American Express. And let me tell you, I have 7 cards from American Express, 7, 5 credit cards, 2 charge cards. Now you're only now able to have 4 credit cards and 7 charge cards. Not sure why you can have 7 charge cards other than there's annual fees for them. but yeah, so if you kind of go that route, it's a lot easier to get some credit. Lori says, recently I got the cash rewards from Navy Federal. My secured will graduate at some point. I don't want 2 cash rewards. Any suggestions? I have more rewards as well. I know I can do a product change. Okay. So yeah, I would do, if you can, I think what I would do is close one of your accounts, like completely close it. And the reason why I say that too is because consider it. Clearly you don't want to close an account that's old and you have all this history, right? But when you close the account and apply for another card, you're going to be able to get the sign up offer, as opposed to when you do a product change, you're not going to get a sign up offer when you do a product change. You'll just do a product change. So you kind of have some choices there. You're definitely right. Having 2 cash rewards card from Navy Fed is not the look. And it would be really cool if you can apply for the flagship card and get the 50,000 bonus points, which basically will be $500 if you choose to redeem it as cashback. So that's my advice on that. Let me know how that goes, and thank you so much for asking that question. Swiftmatic FC says, I apply with Tomo. I'm waiting too. LOL. Yes, I did get the 5K message. Exactly. Dana says, what limits does Navy Federal tend to grant after promoting the card to unsecure status? Great question. That's something that's different for everyone. There's no concrete or close-ended answer for that question. Everybody's different. Some people experience getting several $1,000s when they're promoted. Some people experience just getting, a couple of $100s. So it really kind of depends on your own situation and your own credit profile. That's kind of what they use to determine some of those things. Listen, guys, we have 97 people in the stream, 89 thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get the thumbs up button smashed, please. Let's get to 100 thumbs up in this video. I know there's probably at least 11 people that haven't smashed the thumbs up in the video. So please smash the thumbs up in this video. Azuri says, good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by. Please let me know if I'm saying your name right. Every time I say your name, I'm always like, am I saying it right? That's funny. Maria J says, what card was that again, Duane, that you said that is a soft inquiry? I missed it. I don't know. And you probably left that comment like 2 years ago and I finally just got to it. I'm not sure exactly what card. Maybe you were talking about Navy. Maybe I was talking about Navy Federal and the fact that it's a soft inquiry to request a credit limit increase. Or I could have been talking about American Express and the fact that once you have one American Express card, they normally do not do a hard pull for your other American Express cards applications. So I'm not exactly sure. I'm sorry. Luis, what's going on, my man? Says, yo, what's up, Duane? Seeing your face just made my day better. Yes, sir. I appreciate you stopping by. It's always a pleasure to have you in the house, my man. Jay Chavez says, what's up, Duane? I made sure I smashed the like button. Can't wait to product change to the Chase Freedom Flex. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's an insanely valuable card. I wish I can jump on that train. I cannot, but I think a lot of people will enjoy that card for sure. Keenan, what's going on, my man? Haven't seen you before. Thanks for taking the time to comment. Says, do you think the Chase Freedom Flex will pair well with the Chase Sapphire Reserve as the new Chase Duo? I have mixed feelings about the Chase Sapphire Reserve, right? But I think absolutely you'll have the ability to earn a substantial amount of points if you choose to use your Chase Flex as points instead of cashback. So yeah, I think that's a good pair. I'm more of on the side of the Chase Sapphire Preferred, but that's because I'm cheap. And I just think it's a better card. I think it's a better deal, but I think that's a good duo. I think that's a good duo. Selena, thank you for stopping by. Says, do paying off collections improve your credit score? Selena, that is a great question, and thank you for taking the time to ask that question. It depends on if it's removed from your credit profile or not. If you pay on collections, it is very possible for you to pay and for it not to be removed. So if you pay, be sure to get in writing, if possible, that they will delete it from your credit profile once paying, because there's no real sense of paying it if it's going to stay on there. And a lot of people don't know that paying that stuff doesn't automatically mean it will come off. And that's a hard lesson to learn after the fact. You know what I mean? Because you're doing the responsible thing, you're paying your bill, blah, 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 and then it's still on your credit score and it's still affecting you negatively. Big Doggy says, Duane, what's up with the Capital One cutting credit limits? Is there any truth to it? Yeah, there's been a couple of people that have come into the live stream and shared where Capital One has cut their credit limit. And every time somebody shares their stories like that, I'm always like, okay, I got to use my Capital One card. Even you asking me this question, I have two Capital One cards, right? So I have QUICKSILVER, and it has a 7,000 limit. And then I have the Capital One Saver card, which has a 3,000 limit. And so I'm like, man, I need to use my Capital One card. So yeah, I need to use my Capital One card. That's so funny. Maria J says, 6 inquiries. I'm so afraid with my 3 inquiries. I'm at a standstill. Yeah, that's funny. 6 inquiries, that is a lot. But like right now I have between 7, 8, 9 inquiries. I think it's probably 8, 9, 10 inquiries between the 3 credit bureaus, which is definitely a lot. So I know what you mean. It's when you have that many inquiries, if you have 6 inquiries, you shouldn't be surprised if they tell you you have too many inquiries. You know, if that's one of the reasons why people wouldn't get approved for a card. D. Anderson says, I live in VA, Virginia Beach, and I've had U.S. Bank checking and savings credit cards for 5 years. Sweet. Earl, what's going on, my man? Earl says, hashtag back again. Yes, sir. I appreciate you stopping by the stream, bro. The Chi-Town on Lock says, my local Chase Bank has closed. I'm still calling the customer service line just to get more info. All right, cool. Sounds good, man. Dave Sincere says, U.S. Bank is headquartered in Minneapolis, Minnesota. They are very popular in the Midwest, West Coast. I didn't know that they were popular on the West Coast. Not on the East Coast and Southeast. Didn't know that. They literally sent me a denial letter stating in so many words I wasn't near a branch. Yeah. I mean, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. I know that like TD Bank is the same way. TD Bank, which is Toronto Dominion Bank, that they don't extend credit to people that don't. They don't extend credit to people that live in a state where there is no TD Bank branches. I think that's pretty lame, but I guess that's just one of their things. Really? D. Anderson says U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank. Really? Dude, that's news to me. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, it's like Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citibank. I know for a fact that those are definitely up in the top 4. Wow, U.S. Bank. I did not know that. That's kind of cool. They're a big deal. Tyrone Jackson says, I just got my American Express Gold Card yesterday. Do anybody really know what the limit is? First of all, Tyrone, congratulations on getting that Gold Card. That's a freaking awesome card. I think you're going to love it. When it comes to the limit, so initially when you applied online, it tells you that you have a pay over time limit, and you missed it, but you can call them and ask what is your pay over time limit. So the pay over time limit is something that you can choose not to pay your American Express Gold Card bill off in full if the purchase is supposedly $100 or more. You can choose to pay over time. So that's supposedly the only limit that you have. Of course, you know, supposedly the charge cards don't have a limit, but that's not true. You can't just go out and charge $50,000 on the card and they're going to approve it. Clearly, that's not the case. So if you're talking about the pay over time limit, you can contact them and ask them what that is. But you're only wanting to know that if you are interested in carrying a balance, which is something I wouldn't recommend doing at all. Please smash the thumbs up in this video. We need at least 3 more thumbs up to get over 100. So please, or 4 more to get over 100. We got 101 people in the building. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Big Doggy says, U.S. Bank Signature Cash Plus is my next credit card I'm going to get in 23 months. In 23 months, dude. That's so funny. Yeah, when you think of it like that, it sounds really sad. I mean, and that's quite the case for me. When I think like, dang, I shouldn't be applying for any credit cards in the next 24 months. Like, yikes. There's so many good credit cards that could come out in the next 24 months. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. I got to sit on my hands. Titan George says, kickoff is 100% free. They loan you $12 as unsecured, and you pay $1 a month for 12 months. Oh, wow, dude, that is really, really cool. Yeah, maybe I should kind of type that in here. Let me see, kickoff. What is it? Kickoff. I never heard of that. And that's really cool because that's a very, very low amount. Okay, sweet. I might even share my computer screen with you guys. So I'm typing in my little browser here and it says kickoff, build credit for free, no credit check, instant. Wow, nice. Hey, Titan George, thanks again for slapping that in the comment section. I mean, I know you slapped it in there one time before. And I was like, yeah, I need to look into it. So that is cool. Thank you so much for giving me something to possibly talk about. That is really, really cool. I mean, the site is pretty clean. It says build credit for free, no credit card, no fees. I can't see what else. No catch, get started in seconds, sign up for kickoff account, get instantly approved after verifying your identity, no bank account, credit card, or credit score needed, get approved for our plan. We'll deposit your cash, $12 instantly, pay us back each month, pay $1 each month to demonstrate your credit. With just one click each month, you'll be building credit. That is, wow, that is phenomenal. That is really, really cool. Dude, thank you so much for that. That's legit, man. That seems like a really, really legit deal. Thanks again for commenting again in the live stream. Cinemadness, what's going on? I keep missing the start of the streams. They aren't Monday night live streams. I had a great question. Even if it wasn't popular as other tier 5 cards, is Citi the only bank that has all tier 1 through 5 cards? No, I wouldn't think so. How could Citi be the only bank that has all those cards? You know what I mean? Depending on what tier 1 to tier 5 is. I mean, clearly American Express would fall in that category as well. American Express doesn't have secured credit cards, right? Citi does have a secured card, but no, absolutely not. I mean, to some extent, every bank, Chase does as well, right? Chase has high-end credit cards, you know, like the Chase, what is it? I don't even know what it's called. Is it the Chase Reserve? I don't know. It's like a metal card. I don't even know what it's called, but you know, you got to be all the way up to get that card. Is it Chase Reserve? I don't even know. Man, I need help. I don't think that's it though. That doesn't sound right. But it's the Chase, maybe like the Chase Morgan, whatever. I don't know. It's some card above the Chase Sapphire Reserve. So I don't know. I was trying to search for it, but I don't have the patience. Michael says, Duane, FYI, you can't check Navy Federal pre-qualification on their mobile app. Learned this the hard way with a hard pull. What? I didn't even know that there was a way to even check on the mobile app. I didn't use the mobile app. I used online, and the easiest way too is just to call Navy Fed up and ask. But even still, I feel like it's a trick. I feel like if people are skeptical, if you don't think you're going to be approved for a secure card with Navy Federal, it makes absolute sense for you to, not a secure card, if you don't think you're going to get one of their unsecured cards, or if you're worried, or if you're, you know, unsure, then start with the secured card. Always start with the secured card. It's just easy. It just makes sense. Tim says, I think I want to get into the Amex family next. No, absolutely, Tim. Dude, your boy got 7 cards. I almost made this live stream about American Express, and I was like, nah, maybe I'll wait till Monday. And the only reason why I decided to wait till Monday was because, you know, Monday, 7 p.m., that's my deal, right? In my videos, I'm talking about Monday night live stream, 7 p.m. So I was like, I'll just wait till Monday to talk about it. But American Express is real legit, man. I mean, it's just really, really cool. The only thing right now, my only complaint is the fact that now instead of having 5 credit cards from American Express, you're only allowed to have 4. So I have 5 right now, right? So I would have to close 2 accounts, right, to be able to reapply for another American Express card. So I have 5 accounts right now. I think if I close one of my accounts, I can't expect to close one of my credit card accounts and apply for another credit card, because now you're only allowed to have 4 credit cards. So that kind of sucks for me. But, you know, I guess that's you know, first world problems. Movie Guy 5035 says, I got Discover It at 6:04. Awesome. And that's why I said it's important to go to their website to see if you're pre-qualified. Guys, please understand, pre-qualified doesn't always mean you're going to get approved for the card. I know it sucks. I know it's like, wait, what? Well, what's the purpose of seeing if you're pre-qualified? I don't know why they pre-qualify somebody and still deny them for a card, but it does happen. And if it does, you won't be surprised. Let's see. Titan George says, my jeweler club is only good for people with credit. It lowers utilization because it's 5,000 trade line. It boosted me 25 points. Okay, yeah, okay. And that's a good point, Titan George, because I think Dana asked earlier about my jeweler's club. But it only lowers your utilization if there's a utilization to be lowered. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I think they're okay. I think all things are okay that get you to the exact destination that you want to do. Star Rose, what's going on? It's a pleasure to have you in the building again. Says Discover card, hate me, I can't get it back. Yeah, you hopefully will be able to get it back one day for sure. Let's see. Swiftmatic FC says, I need funds to secure inventory for ecom business. Anyone have recommendation? I don't off the top of my head, but I'm sure somebody should. That's one of the beauties of this live stream. What? Did I really? Okay, Luis says, man, Duane, I'm so thankful for you. If you don't remember, I got a proof of the Discover card 3 months ago and have been taking advantage of those 5% cash back. I checked and I have 88 to redeem. Awesome. Here's the deal when it comes to the cash back, man. Like, I very much want to feel like I have taken my cash back and have spent it, like spoiled myself. And when it comes to Discover card, I was very deliberate about letting the cash back accumulate for the entire year before I touched it. I allowed my cashback match to hit my account before I touched it, and then I redeemed it, right? Directly into my checking account. Of course, I have videos on YouTube about it. Nobody's probably watching them because you got to go digging in my videos to see it. But I think it's really cool with the cashback, and I personally have a hard time just turning around and using my cash back to pay my credit card bill. You know what I mean? Like, even if I use my cash back to pay my credit card bill, I'm going to go purchase something that I want and then I'll pay the bill because, it's like me paying for it, right? But yeah, cash back is a beautiful thing, and $88, man, that's really, really good. As you. So I pronounced it wrong every single time. Thank you so much, as you. I'm pretty sure I'll forget that, but I appreciate you taking the time. As your, okay, as your, just forgive me. It's not even, forgive me if I butcher it. As your. That's so funny. Michael says, Selena. Okay, you're talking to Selena. Luis says, I applied for a limit on Capital One Quicksilver that I never use, and they emailed me that I was denied because I hardly use it. That's the only reason they gave me for denial. Listen, Capital One is a joke when it comes to credit limit increases, man. Don't waste your time and energy with Capital One. I think the best thing to do with Capital One is to just use the snot out of the card. If you want to increase, they'll increase you eventually. Capital One is really stingy with the credit limit increases, especially now, probably. Wow, we got 106 people in the stream. Please smash the thumbs up. Thank you so much for smashing the thumbs up. 109 people. Please smash the thumbs up in this video. It helps tremendously. If you're new to the channel, I talk about everything you need to know about credit cards, and how to make money using credit cards. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. More importantly, if you have questions, slap them in the comment section. This is the time and place to get your questions answered live. Denise says, hello, Duane. I feel so blessed to be able to get more great information. Thank you for continuing to take time to give us credit knowledge. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Thank you for taking the time to drop that positivity in the comment section. D. Anderson says, yes, US Bank is a sleeper bank. Agreed. Okay, Diamond says, yeah, I'm using Kickoff. Awesome. Awesome. Palm Trees Production says, I got denied for a Bank of America. I had a 609 score with delinquents. Now I have no delinquent. I got denied like 3 months ago. You think I can still call for a reconsideration? I think the reconsideration doesn't hurt, but sometimes you call the reconsideration and nothing different happens. If you don't have an account with Bank of America, that might be something you would consider doing, getting a checking account. But I would try to sit still for at least 6 months before, applying again for another card from Bank of America. And in those 6 months, if you really, really want a relationship with them, try to get the secured card maybe. They have the cash rewards secured credit card from Bank of America. That's a good way to kind of get in there. Once again, I would still kind of wait before applying for that card, especially if you've been denied recently. Oh my God, excuse me. Cinna Madness says, considering that Citi has both Citi Secured and Citi Chairman card, does that mean that they're the only bank that has... Okay, I already answered that. Phone Apps says, hello, friend. Just got my first ever secured credit card. Should I apply for another, or will it ruin my credit? It won't ruin your credit, but don't be surprised if you try to apply for another secured card and you don't get approved for it. Okay, it's okay to have two secured cards. There's nothing wrong with doing that, but at the same time, it's not something that you need to do. P Brown says, okay, he's asking Titan George to get referrals. Okay. David says, hey, just wanted to thank you for all the work in these videos. Hey, David, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for taking the time to drop that positivity, man. I appreciate that a lot. Jason says, hey, Duane, I just got approved for the Discover It for a 3,000 limit. My second credit card, my score is low 700s. Should I try Chase without having an account with them? Appreciate the advice. Jason, congratulations on that Discover It card. I get it. Chase is a good bank to go with, and you only have 2 inquiries, and it is very possible for you to get approved. I think if you want to take the conservative route of getting that checking account with them with that $200 sign up offer and maybe waiting 3 to 6 months before applying for a Chase card, that would be good. But if you don't want to do that, you can apply for the card, and I think you could be approved. I mean, low 700s. I think you should be approved. Absolutely. You know what I mean? If you don't want to be patient and go the conservative route, you can apply and see what happens. And then if for some reason you don't get it, then you can get the checking account and wait like another 6 months and then apply again. Palm Trees Production says, my first card was Discover It with a 540 score. Wow, that is cool, man. Thanks for taking the time to share that, bro. Luis says, you think Houston is taking it tonight? Yeah, the Houston Rockets. Oh, OKC. Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. I'm not surprised. I mean, Chris Paul is cold. I love Chris Paul. But yeah, I think the Rockets are definitely going to take it tonight in the 7th game. I totally I forgot that the game was even on, but I think they will take it. Melissa, hey girl, how you doing? Says, hey Duane, almost missed this one. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you. Tony says, I want to apply, but my income might prevent me from getting approved. I got a credit score of 750. I just opened an account with Navy Federal 2 weeks ago. Should I wait? Tony, first of all, great question. I would start with the secured card. Just start with the secured card. You don't have to worry about your income, right? Start with the secured card, deposit $300 to $500 in your savings account with Navy Federal, and then apply for their secured card. That's the best thing to do. Tony says, I was also pre-approved for the Discover It, but I rather have the Navy Fed one. Yeah, I mean, they're both great cards to have. The thing that's easy is, like, if you get the Discover It card, first of all, be sure to use my referral link or somebody's referral link, and so you can get the $50 statement credit on your very first purchase. The thing about the Discover card is, if you get the card, I would really want you to, or suggest you to, focus on spending a lot on that card during the first year. Okay, so that's the thing about getting like multiple cards at the same time. It makes it really hard to really focus. Like that Discover card, like technically if that was the only card you had, you would put all your purchases on it for the first year and you would kind of maximize the cashback that you can get. But because you have an account with Navy Federal, it also makes sense for you to have that Navy Federal card starting with the secured card. Just start with the secured, wait 6 months, and then apply for maybe the more rewards. Okay, but I think that you're in good company with whichever you decide to go with. Gene says, finally got my score to the mid 700s, but still can't get more than a limit of a few $100s. Even Chase Freedom, which I got through the reconsideration line, only gave me $700. So there's a couple of ways that you can kind of fix that, possibly. You got to be patient, but another way that you can fix it is if you have the ability to become an authorized user on someone else's credit card that has a really high credit limit. Of course, somebody that's responsible, that will help you, because it'll kind of appear that you have a high limit credit card on your credit profile, and then maybe 6, 8, 10 months down the road, you'll be able to get a high limit credit card. Or if you're able to get a relationship with Navy Federal Credit Union, you can get a relationship with them, and join. Get the secured card with them, keep it for like 6 months, and then apply for another card, maybe the more rewards. Navy Federal is very good and generous about credit limits. So there's a couple of ways that you can kind of remedy that situation. Okay. Dave Sincere says, I love Amex. I recently bought my aunt 2 air purifiers. They were very expensive, over $1,400. I paid with my Amex Gold, and I got it, and it wasn't a problem at all. I even called them because this was the biggest single purchase I made on the card. The rep was super nice and accommodating. He greeted me as a valued customer as I have the Charles Schwab Platinum, the Delta Gold Amex, and the Gold card, the Gold Marriott, the Gold and the Marriott Amex. He said, thank you for calling, and there's nothing to worry about. I'm covered. Yeah, absolutely. But it's always good to do that just because you never know. Like normally if our spending habit isn't all the way up there like that, you just drop $2,800, on the card, which you normally don't do. It's always a good practice to call. William, what's going on, man? Says, hey, Duane, I have Navy Fed and want my son, who is 19 years old, to have Navy Fed, but they want proof of ID and address. Is that normal? Yeah, I think it's normal. My son just turned 18 and they want him to verify as well. So he just turned 18. So yeah, I think it's normal. I mean, whatever you got to do to get into Navy Fed, I think it's worth it. So that's the thing to do. Luis says, I forgot to mention that Discover also matches the cashback at the end of the first year. So technically that would be 88 plus, which will be 176 of free cashback money. Yes, sir. That is the way to look at it. David says, is there a spreadsheet to see which bureau each credit card pulls from? I want to apply for 2 cards per bureau. No. I mean, I'm sure there's stuff out there. You can always find stuff online. But the thing is, like, the bureau also can depend on what state you reside in, right? So normally American Express pulls from Experian, like always and forever. But sometimes, depending on what state you live in, the Chase may pull with TransUnion or they may pull with Equifax, depending on the state that you live in. The best way to kind of know is you could just call the credit card company and ask what credit bureau they use to pull to get, for that particular card that you're applying. Charles says, hey, Duane, to build my credit score, I've been using the snot out of my Chase Student Freedom Card. I always pay it off immediately, actually, yet my credit has not gone up in 6 months. Well, first of all, if you're just kind of getting your credit situated, if you're just getting started with credit, that's not a big deal. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have a huge history with credit and payment and so on. So it's to be expected. Some of the things that you need to make sure that you're aware of is your credit card utilization. You say you pay it off, but at the same time, when you're looking at your score, depending on what your credit card utilization is, your score will fluctuate, right? So if you have Credit Karma and Credit Karma updates every 7 days, you have a balance this day and then Credit Karma reports that balance was on the course, your score is going to be a little lower versus if you don't have a balance, your score might be a little bit higher. Just be patient. I mean, if you're just starting in your journey, just be patient. Guys, if you haven't hit the thumbs up in this video, please smash the thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate that. And that's a very easy and free way to show support for this channel and the quality content that we try to put out here on How to Build Credit TV. Palm Trees Production says they denied the secured to BOA. I have an account with them with the minimum kept open with which is $1,500. Okay, wow, that's tough. Well then, yeah, I mean, like I said, the best thing to do is just sit still and wait. Wait at least 6 months. There are other banks out there, bro. Bank of America, I mean, it's cool, but you could easily, if you can get into Navy Fed, go the Navy Fed route. If you can get a Discover It's Secure card, you could do that as well. But either way, I would wait at least 6 months before doing anything at all. Phone apps says, okay, thank you, much appreciated. Yeah, no problem. Harry says, I heard the Chase Freedom Flex is coming. Yes, supposedly September 15th. I think it's going to be a solid card. Jay Lewis says, good evening, Duane. Question is it uncommon for your FICO score to be higher than your Vantage score? I don't know about it being uncommon. I mean, my FICO score is always higher than my Credit Karma score, which is not common. There are people that have higher FICO scores out there than Credit Karma, but most of the time Credit Karma score is higher than your FICO score. So I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, the FICO score is what matters more than the Vantage score anyway, right? People don't really pull your Vantage score to determine if they should give you credit or a loan. Paulette, what's going on? Paulette says, opening up checking account with Chase, how long should I wait to apply for a credit card? Great question. I think 6 months is always a decent time. And also depending on your inquiries, I would try to wait 6 months. And before you know it, though, you might be lucky. You might be online or on the Chase app, and you'll see that there's an offer for you encouraging you to apply for a credit card. That was certainly my experience, and it took way shorter than 6 months. So you could do that, and hopefully that will be your experience as well. Jay says, your knowledge has raised my credit score from 580 to 690 in 6 months. Navy Federal still won't give me my third 6 inquiries from Navy Federal. Like I said, it's kind of tricky. I mean, everything is not absolute when it comes to this credit card game and everybody's credit score. And, after 6 months, do this, and this is going to be a result. So just sit tight, be patient, man, and then try again. Deborah says, hi, Duane, please let me get rid of my credit cards. I've paid off 2 loans and a car note, and my credit score dropped 46 and 15 points. Yikes. Ouch, Deborah. Man, first of all, thanks for taking the time to be transparent and share that on the channel. That is tough. Just hang in there. The score is going to come back up. Maria says, Duane, what do you think about the Costco anywhere Visa card from Citi? I got pre-approved for that, although I don't think I will be applying because I have 3 inquiries already. But what do you think? That is a great card. That's a very, 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 very good card. There's benefits outside of Costco as well. That card is very, very solid. I like it tremendously. I don't know that you necessarily need to waste one of your inquiries on that card, especially if you're interested in getting Chase cards, if you don't already have any, but it is a solid card. And if you're trying to get more available credit, you can get that card and get it and get more available credit, and that might help lower your utilization. Certainly help keep your utilization low when you're, using your cards. Ramon says, Duane, when you product change, does your credit limit change credit cards? No, it shouldn't. All that happens is you go from, like, I had the Capital One Platinum card that was earning me no rewards, no cashback, no nothing. And I had that card for a while, and then eventually I product changed from the Capital One Platinum card to the Capital One Saver card. And I was lucky because I did the product change when there was only 1 Saver card. Now there are 2 Saver cards, and I was grandfathered into the Saver card where people have to pay an annual fee. So no, normally nothing changes other than you get a different card, and most of the time you keep the same account number. Victor says, keep up the good work. Thank you, Victor. I appreciate you dropping that positivity, my brother. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Palm Trees Production says, I guess I'ma just rock out with my 2 cards, 1 secured, 1 not, and wait the years till my inquiries fall off. I recently opened a scheming account with Chase to take advantage of the 200 sign-up bonus. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, man. And the $200 sign-up bonus with Chase, I mean, it's no brainer. I feel like how many easy ways are there to make a quick, easy $200? And then you can do whatever you want to do with that $200. If you want to blow it, or if you want to invest it, or if you want to be smart with the $200, it's a free $200 for having direct deposit. Hey, Renee, thank you so much for stopping by. Renee is another member of the channel. Thank you so much. Renee says, hi, everyone. I'm super late, but I will catch the repeat. Thank you, Renee. It's a pleasure to have you in the building. Lawani, thanks for stopping by. I hope I said that right. Says, finally got to see this live stream. Cool, man. Thanks for stopping by. Dave says, quick question. How many late payments would you say a person needs to worry about? My sister has over 10 late payments on 3 cards reporting. When I saw her report, it was more like 11 on cards for the past 4 years. It's been 7 months since her last. Great question, Dave Sincere. When it comes to the late payments, so like there's nothing that she can really do, right? All that's going to happen, and this is what I feel, this is what I experienced with my payment history. So, of course, my payment history was not 100%. So I've been rebuilding my credits from 2013, right? And aggressively since 2017. But the payment history, I have no idea what it was back in 2013, 2014. But eventually it was like 96%. And then like time goes by. And then it's 97, and then 98, and then 99, and then 100. So what I think will happen is like eventually it will fall off of her credit. And I say fall off of the credit, but like the same way that something negative on your credit report may take 7 years to fall off, the same way that the payment history works. because the payment history, if it's going back, for the past 7 years, it's going to be on there. So it's going to affect their score less and less over time. But as far as being totally off and the payment history going from 99% to 100, it may take 7 years for that to happen, just because that's how it works. But the good news is you've already helped your sister increase her credit score over 100 points, because I remember you mentioning that in the stream. So yeah. Ramon says, Duane, is the Hilton Honors Amex card worth getting? It depends. Definitely, if you're talking about the Hilton Honors card with no annual fee, do not get that card unless it has 100,000 points sign up offer. Once again, do not get that card unless it has 100,000 points. I have not redeemed my points on that card. I don't know how valuable it is. Supposedly it's not insanely valuable, but I think when I got it, it was like 70,000, maybe even 75,000, but definitely wait for the 100,000 points. And since you can only have 4 credit cards with American Express, you may really want to think about if you want to waste one of your cards on that particular card. American Express has a bunch of good cards. Like their Delta cards are good, like the Blue Cash Everyday card is good. There's a bunch of credit cards that's pretty decent from American Express. So I don't know if you want to, waste one of your cards on that. Palm Trees Production says, I thought to get down with Navy Federal, someone in your family has to be military. Thanks for answering. Won't ask no more today. Yeah, normally you can get in. There's a couple of ways that you can get into Navy Fed. I mean, I hear people say that they called Navy Fed and they were really nice and they don't have anybody in the military, but somehow Navy Fed let them in. I mean, people have shared those stories here in the stream. Of course, you could say you have a stepbrother, stepsister. There are ways to get into Navy Fed. Even, like you have to have people that have military affiliation. But I don't know. I think it's a case-by-case thing. Michael says, Duane, there is a Google site that lists the state, list by state which bureau they pull from. Trust but verify. Absolutely. You definitely got to verify. Luwani says, you said it perfectly. That's that Caribbean vibes. Yeah, man. Oh, you mean. That's freaking awesome. Where are you from, bro? Let me know. Slap it in the comment section. Fresh Reserve says, business credit card report late payment late. Okay. Lisa Love Beauty says, hey everyone. Hey Lisa, thank you so much for stopping by. Guys, if you're watching this video and you haven't smashed the thumbs up yet, please smash the thumbs up. Once again, very easy and free way to show some love and support for the content that is uploaded here on this channel and for the community. This is a great community. When we do live streams, like, it's insanely awesome. There's a bunch of people interacting, people are answering questions, people are asking questions. So please smash the thumbs up if you haven't already done so in this video. Palm Trees Production says, good vibes, God bless, keep it up. You will blow up. I guess you were saying you will blow up. Maria says, BOA takes an eternity to give you anything. That's funny. Oh, man. And sad. Fresh Reserve says, with a 680 credit score, you can easy get 300,000 lines of credit. I got 500,000 in 2017. Apply for rounds of cards. I don't know about it being easy. I mean, that was definitely your experience, and that's good. And you're saying this is back in 2017. But I appreciate you taking the time to share that, though. Ulysses, what's going on? My man says, another video. Way to go. Yeah, man, I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for stopping by. The Strizine. LT, what's going on? Says, hey, Duane, can I add Navy Federal? Can I add my Navy Federal More Rewards Amex to the rewards program from Amex, but I have an Amex Blue? You lost me on that one. Can I add my More Rewards Amex to the rewards program from American Express? I have the Amex Blue. I don't think so. I mean, the More Rewards Amex is strictly a Navy Federal credit card. It has nothing to do with American Express. It just has the American Express logo on the card. So just like the Chase card has a Visa logo, it's a Chase credit card. It's a credit card from Chase. So even though it has the American Express logo, it's a card from Navy Federal. So Navy Federal's membership rewards or rewards program is different than American Express reward programs. Belize, all right, my brother. Thanks for stopping by, man. It's a pleasure to have you in the building, bro. Down there in Central America. I'm assuming Belize is considered Central America. Yeah, it is, because Mexico's North America, and then Central and then South America is clearly South America, Brazil, all that, so on and so forth. It's a pleasure to have you in the building, bro. Appreciate you taking the time to comment. Ulysses, thank you so much for that $2.99 super chat. I appreciate you so much, my brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You didn't have to do it, but you did, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that $2.99 super chat. Let me see here. William says, FYI, I talked with Equifax about a loan I didn't pay over 3 years ago, and it didn't report, and it reported 5 missed payments, but it was still open. Equifax removed it with 2 days, and now I have 100% payment history. See, guys, once again, that is the benefit and the power of this community, right? Thank you so much for sharing your experience, bro. I really appreciate you taking the time to do that, because that means that someone else now has the idea to call up the credit bureau and see what they can do. That's really, really cool, man. Thank you for taking the time to share that information once again. Duane, what's going on, my man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you dropping in the live stream. Guys, listen, if you have any questions, please ask them right now, because I will be ending this live stream very shortly. If you haven't smashed a thumbs up, please be sure to smash the thumbs up on the way outside the door. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell so you don't miss future videos when I upload them. And ask your questions if you got questions. Erickson says, have you ever talked about upcoming Amex cards that are supposed to be released this year? No, I really haven't, because as much as I'm a credit card nerd, I don't research like what cards are coming up, let me talk about them, just because I don't, which is not a bad thing. I just don't. So I know that American Express supposedly has 2 cards that was supposed to be coming out this year. I don't know what's going on with that. I'll just sit and wait and see, and it doesn't even matter because I won't even be able to get those cards unless I close out other cards. Green Eyes, what's going on, man? Says, I wish American Express wasn't so difficult with Experian. Any flaws, you stand no success. You know, that's just kind of where you are right now, man. I wouldn't worry about it. You know, just keep being patient, keep doing your thing. You know, the thing that sucks is that, like, you gotta wait it out to get your score to where you need to be. But another way to kind of get in there and kind of get a relationship with Amex is to become an authorized user with somebody that has an American Express card. That's another cool way to kind of get you in there. But yeah, that's that. We have 114 people in the live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, guys. Please, if you have any questions, I would love the opportunity to ask. So I'm gonna stick around some more, see if I can get some more questions answered here. If you haven't smashed the thumbs up, smash the thumbs up in this video, please, before you leave. Donald says, what's up, Duane? I got an offer from Amex for the Hilton Honors, 100,000 points. No annual fee, 1,000 spend. That's what I'm talking about. That is the offer that I'm talking about. Somebody mentioned the Amex Hilton card earlier. This is the offer that I'm talking about. 100,000 points with a $1,000 spend. I said I was done applying for cards the next 2 years, but I couldn't let go. They approved me for 1K credit limit. First of all, congratulations on getting approved for that card. Don't be bummed about the $1,000. Take care of that card. Use the snot out of it, and American Express will reward you with a higher credit limit over time. I appreciate you coming and sharing that experience, though, with the 100,000 points sign up offer. That's a good offer. Donald says, I have about 10 other cards with 1% utilization combined at the time of approval. Hopefully they can get a higher credit limit in a few months. Yeah, I would wait like 6 months, use the mess out of the card during those 6 months, and then apply for a credit limit increase. Dante says, see you on the next video, Duane. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, my man. Green Eyes says, okay. Oh, okay. RJeff3 says, hey, Duane, great job on the channel. Nothing for me to add as I'm stuck in the garden shed for some time. Yeah, stuck in the garden shed for some time. I hear you, bro. I hear you on that. Green Eye says, I will look for authorized user to get in the door. Should I buy trade line American Express? Hey, bro, you can email me, man, and I'll take care of you. Email me. My email address is helpingothersprosper@gmail.com. Helping others prosper. I can't even spell it out. PROSPER PROSPER at gmail.com. Helping others prosper at gmail.com. Email me, include your phone number, and that way I can give you a shout. What is that? Helping, let me make sure I spelled it right. Helping others prosper at gmail.com. Cool. All right, good. Listen, once again, I'm going to stick around for another 30 seconds or so. If you have questions, now is the time to ask. I really appreciate all the activity, all this community, all this positivity in the live stream, except for that one person that had to give me a thumbs down, which I don't understand why people watch videos. I don't even dude, just don't watch the video. You know what I mean? They're like, I don't like this guy. I don't like the video. Thumbs down. Whatever. Jason says, thanks for the advice. I'll just open a Chase account for now while I take full advantage of my new Discover It to maximize my cash back. Be on the lookout for my next Cash App donation. Jason, cool. I appreciate that, my brother. And yeah, I think that's solid, bro. I think it's a lot easier to really focus on that Discover It card if you don't have another card to worry about. So yeah, just do your time, be patient, and you'll get the result that you want in the end. All right, cool, guys. I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Be sure to smash the thumbs up in the video if you haven't. I would really appreciate that. Let's do a good job. Help me grow the channel by smashing the thumbs up in the video, right? That's kind of the whole purpose of kind of begging for these thumbs up. GOG says, where can we get personal lines of credit? I don't understand that. I don't understand exactly what you mean by that. You're saying get approved for credit cards. I mean, there's a couple of ways you can start. You can start with trying to get secured credit cards with a bank that promotes that secured card to an unsecured card. That would be the best route. And banks that do that would be Bank of America, Citibank, Discover card. They have a secured card as well. Citibank has a secured card. You can kind of start right there to kind of build a relationship with the bank, because it depends on your credit score to kind of have any expectation as to what kind of credit limit you're going to get. Gene says, hey Duane, there seems to be mixed opinions. Will a My Jeweler 5,000 account help getting higher limits for new cards? I don't think it hurts. If you don't already have a credit card with a 5,000 limit and you get the My Jewelers situation, it's going to be reported that there's a 5,000 limit out there. So it doesn't hurt, but also understand that some banks don't give high limit credit cards. You know what I mean? So you need to try to establish relationship with banks that do, like American Express does, like Discover card does. So if you don't have a secure card with Discover, get a secure card if you're not going to be able to get the unsecured card from Discover. If you don't have a relationship with American Express, try to work on getting a relationship with American Express. If you don't have a Navy Federal secured card or an account with Navy Federal, get in with Navy Federal, because these are banks that give generous credit limits. All right, so just understand that and be patient in the process as well. Shabria says, hello everyone, just stopping in. Thank you so much. I'm sure you smashed that thumbs up because you love supporting. I appreciate you. Teresa says, hello Duane. Thank you, Teresa, for stopping by. Pleasure to have you in the building again. P Brown says, first time watching live. Thank you, P Brown. I really appreciate you taking the time to comment earlier and also taking the time to say that. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you very much. Shabria says, I got to go back and watch. All right, appreciate you. Melanie says, I had 8 inquiries drop off today. Will that give some points to my credit score? Normally it does. So hopefully that's the case. If you knew that it dropped off today, I'm kind of surprised that you didn't see anything happen, but normally it does. So hopefully that will be the case. Shabria, thank you so much, girl, for becoming another member. We got members in the house. Thank you so much, Shabria, for deciding to show even more love and support by becoming a member of this channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for signing up for that. All right. Well, guys, if there's nothing else, I'm going to end this stream. Please smash the thumbs up on the way outside the door. I would greatly appreciate it. We got another comment. Xavier says, my wife got an offer from Chase. I know Chase doesn't approve you until you have high 600 or 700. What do you think about the offers Chase sends? I think it's worth pulling the trigger on it. Please understand that pre-approval or pre-qualification doesn't always mean you'll be approved. but it makes it easier for me to pull the trigger on the application. And I think for you, it should be no different. Pre-approved doesn't always mean approved, so just keep that in mind. And if you get approved and the credit limit, if she gets approved and the credit limit isn't what she wants it to be, don't worry about that. Your foot's in the door. Work on it. You know what I mean? So let me know what happens with that. S House is in the house. Says, what's up, Duane? My pyro went out a few hours ago, but came back on. Better late, right? Hey man, I appreciate you stopping by. I know that's another thumbs up smashed in the video. And yes, sir. Says better late. Better late, right? I appreciate you, man. I love the support, bro. It makes me insanely happy. Look at this. Jesus says Chase approved him with a 672. And see, this is a perfect example, guys. Like, a lot of people have different experiences. I mean, people can get approved for Chase cards with a 620, but that's not something that I'm going to say, oh yeah, you got a 620, apply for Chase. So it really depends. There's a lot of factors in play. It has a lot to do with your income, what your credit profile looks like. Jesus, thank you so much for taking the time to contribute. Let people know you got approved for Chase with a 672, which is a big deal. Diamond, you have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you always showing that love and support. Xavier says, thanks, bro. I know you were ending your video. Thanks for taking my question. Absolutely, man. I mean, that's the point of this whole thing. This channel and community can't be successful without you guys contributing and without me giving back to you guys. This YouTube and this platform and this channel is a treat. And like I stated a little earlier in the video, every single time I turn the camera on, especially in a live stream, it doesn't matter how crappy my day was. I was about to say something else for crappy. It doesn't matter how bad my day is. My energy is always right, because the energy that I get from you guys in the live stream, is always positive. It's always good. And more importantly, this demands my best. It demands my best energy, my best effort, my best everything. So it's really easy for me to be in a great mood when I turn the camera on, because you guys bring it out of me, and I think that's really cool. I think I kind of really made that connection where I'm like, man, maybe this is like a little therapeutic for your boy. If I'm having a bad day, let me turn the camera on, because I know doing a live stream will absolutely bring me up. Not that I was having a bad day, but the live streams always bring me up, because I want to make sure my energy is good, because you guys deserve good energy. You know what I mean? Anyway, if you guys don't have any more questions, your boy will be out of here. Please smash that thumbs up. S House says, Duane, my FICO 9 went up to 727. I'm sorry, from 727 to 806. What do you make of this when all the other scores are samosa far? I don't know what to make of it. I mean, it's a good thing. Your FICO 9 is clearly different than FICO 8, and it's clearly different than FICO 10. So I wouldn't even put any kind of stock into that. Like, even today when I got from Navy Federal that my score was an 803, and I think their scoring goes up to 813, 818 or something. It doesn't matter. That's their scoring method. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's cool. It's really cool to see that. 806, sweet. But at the end of the day, it only matters what your score is with the bank that you're getting a loan or credit card from. And they, of course, a lot of banks have their own little method. They'll use FICO 8 or FICO 9 or FICO 10 or FICO 3 or FICO 6. So as long as you're good for the most part across the board, that is what is most important. Charlie says, first time visiting, loving the information. Charlie, thank you so much for taking the time to type that up, my brother. Ulysses says, see you on Monday or Tuesday. Well, I'll definitely be here on Monday, because I do live streams on Monday. Maria J says, you are awesome, Duane. Maria J, thank you so much. You make me smile with the kind words. All right, you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. I will see you guys back again at some point. I do have a video that I'm editing that I could easily upload later on this week. So I will be back on here, of course, doing another video. For sure, I'll be doing another live stream by Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Once again, my name is Duane with How to Build Credit TV, and I approve this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace. Smash the thumbs up in the video if you haven't already done so. Thank you. Enjoy your week. Bye, you guys.